Dwayne here, PhoenixTypewriter.com. Just going to show a little deal here that the Smith Corona series of portable machines has trouble with, and it's the keyboard Cork little pad that's in here. This machine has really got one that's messed up here. I'm going to show you a quick thing to check on these so you can see it through here. Right there. That brown material right there. Right down in there. That's a cork pad, and it's slipped out of place. Generally because these sit on their backs, and then gravity causes that to unglue itself and slip out of place. So when it's on its back, like this, that piece will move while it's sitting there for 20 years or whatever. And that piece will move. It's right here below the numbers right there. So that looks like it's complete. It's just out of place. So I'm going to just try to put it back in place with a little trick here. And the trick is, first we have to raise all these type bars out of their resting position here. So just gotta get every one of these up. And then we're going to put a rubber band on them so they stay up like this. So I'll put a rubber band on here and pull these all up like this somehow. Tie this thing off here somewhere. Find a place to tie this thing off. Okay. So then I'm going to put this on its front with the case on, so it can rest right there. I'm going to put this like this. And you can see it in here now above the numbers here. It's in the shadows, but you can see it right there. See that cork piece, but what can be done now, see if I can get some kind of light in here. Nothing's going to get in here to see that, but once it's up like this, you can push it back down into place. It's got a sticky thing to it. Let's see if you can manipulate it back into position. So it's a little stuck on the edge over here still. So we're going to just force it. Try to force it down in there. I think forces might be too aggressive of a word. Just kind of manipulate it back down in there. So I had to push it a little off to get it to unstick. There, it's sticking here a little bit somewhere. Okay, there it goes. It's dropping back into place, but it won't. Doesn't seem like it wants to stay. It's kind of, over the years, it's kind of formed itself. It's kind of made a little this camera steady here. It's kind of caused it to make itself out of shape a little bit. So the edges here, I'm going to try to I want to salvage this piece if possible. Putting a new piece in there is really, really, really tough. Okay, so I got one side in there. Okay, the other side starting to go back in here where it belongs. And then, you know, if it sits on its back again for 20 years, it's probably going to fall back out of place. But the pressure of the keys kind of hold it in place. So I'm going to get it where I want it, which is back in place all the way there. And let these keys back down. Get a little band off them. And they're going to... So now you can't see it in there, see? When it's right, you can't see it. So I pushed it back down where it belongs. And this is, you know, it's kind of a temporary fix, I guess. but the other choice is to take it out of there, which is pretty hard because it crumbles, and you gotta get a piece of rubber. You gotta make something, and you gotta pull it through. You actually have to, last time I did it, I cut a hole in the side of the frame here to get access. There's no access point, and that's what I did. But that keeps the keytops level. If that's not in place, these keytops, some will be down or up higher than the others. It's not a real big deal, but it's got to have some kind of pad. If it doesn't have a pad, they get too high, and there's a little hesitation when you push them. So that pad does serve a purpose. Alright, well that's my video of the day about, I'm not sure what that part is called, a keyboard pad or something like that. One of these days I'll have to replace it, and I'll do it. It's a long video. I tried to do it once and I failed. But I think this one's going to work. Alright, just a little Smith Corona video. Good day.